This is a right angle triangle. This angle measures 90 degrees. Now, the side opposite of this angle is called the hypotenuse. But what about the other two sides? These sides are called the legs of the triangle. So, this right angle triangle has one hypotenuse and two legs. Now, what does the Pythagorean theorem have to do with a right angle triangle? Let's start by measuring the sides of this triangle. Let's say this leg of the triangle is 3 meters. This leg is 4 meters. And the hypotenuse is 5 meters. Next, let's draw 3 squares. The Pythagorean theorem says that the area of the square, whose side is the hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the area of the other 2 squares. How about we explore what this means? Let's start with this square. We know that the side of this square is 3 meters. So, the area of this square is 3 times 3, which is 9 meters squared. Now, let's find the area of this square. The side of this square is 4 meters. So, 4 times 4, which is equal to 16 meters squared. Now, let's look at this final square. The side of this square is 5 meters. So, 5 times 5, which is 25 meters squared. Notice anything interesting? Well, if we add this square and this square, which is 9 meters squared, plus 16 meters squared, we get 25 meters squared, which is the area of this square, whose side is the hypotenuse. Let's look at another example. Here's another right angle triangle. Let's say this leg of the triangle is 1.25 meters. This leg of the triangle is 3 meters. And the hypotenuse is 3.25 meters. Now, let's find the area of each square, starting with this one. The side length of this square is 1.25 meters. So, 1.25 times 1.25 is 1.5625 meters squared. The side length of this square is 3 meters. So, 3 times 3, which is equal to 9 meters squared. Finally, the side length of this last square is 3.25. So, 3.25 times 3.25, which is equal to 10.5625 meters squared. Again, if we add this square and this square, which is 1.5625 meters squared plus 9 meters squared, we get 10.5625 meters squared, which is the area of this square, whose side is the hypotenuse. Let's look at a final example.
Wow!
In this right-angled triangle, this leg of the triangle is 6 meters, this leg of the triangle is 8 meters, and the hypotenuse is 10 meters. Let's start by finding the area of this square. We know that the side of the square is 6 meters. So, the area of the square is 6 times 6, which is 36 meters squared. Now, let's find the area of this square. The side of this square is 8 meters. So 8 times 8, which is equal to 64 meters squared. Now, let's look at the final square. The side of this square is 10 meters. So 10 times 10, which is equal to 100 meters squared. Notice what happened. If we add this square and this square, which is 36 meters squared plus 64 meters squared, we get 100 meters squared, which is the area of this square, whose side is the hypotenuse. Did you see a pattern? According to the Pythagorean Theorem, within a right-angled triangle, the sum of the squares of both of the legs of the triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. In other words, the square of one leg of a triangle plus the square of the other leg of a triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse.